If you're trying to clear Diablo 4 Season 6 Pit 150 but find it difficult to do so using the Spiritborn Quill Volley build, like you're not sure what you're doing wrong, this is the video for you. I'm going to show you some gameplay footage and discuss some strategy and techniques you can use to ensure you get the job done. It might be a very small tweak you make, but that one thing could change everything for you. I hope you get the 150 done, so let's dig into it. First and foremost, when I'm doing this build right now, you're going to see that I'm using the Duelist aspect, I'm using Shroud of False Death, I've got Plains Power on my gloves, Interdiction on my pants, I've got Soil Power, not Apprehension for this. I'm also using Banished Lord's Talisman, Redirected Force Legendary aspect on one ring, and Fell Soothsayer on the other. Finally, using the Rod of Kepaleki to get it all done. So the reason in this example that I'm going to recommend everybody tries Soil Power over Apprehension is your gear may not be as crazy as what I'm showing you here. I've got a personal goal of clearing pits 150 in under 3 minutes 30 seconds, so I'm actually pushing the gear on this way more than I have to. Soil Power's got a bit of a bug as of the time of this video, so what you're going to see in the video is many times I go up against these damage dampening minions that have that purple aura. When you have a Mystic Circle down and you press any kind of centipede skill, in our case it's Scourge, inside that circle, the circle's gonna have a green tint to it. That means the Mystic Circle is affected by the centipede skill, thus shutting off the damage reduction aura. So if you didn't know that, toss that on and see if that speeds up all your clears. I hope that it does. The other thing is you're going to want to make sure that you have gloves that have lucky hit up to a 15% chance to restore some amount of primary resource. You got to have that. Once you get gloves like this is what's going to allow you to replace your Midnight Sun ring and make this entire setup. So you're going to want to have Duelist on the helmet. The reason is Duelist gives you max ferocity stack increase, and you get multiplicative damage from Plains Power per ferocity that you have. It says casting a Jaguar skill while in a Mystic Circle, which is any of your skills, because you do have the main Spirit Hull Jaguar, and the second one is also Jaguar in this video when I did the run. So all of your skills are Jaguar skills, right? So whenever you cast any of your skills inside the Mystic Circle, it empowers them to keep your ferocity at max and increases your damage by some amount, depending on the legendary aspect that you have, in my case 7.7, per stack of ferocity. And then when you cast the Hunter, your ultimate skill, it overflows that by 4, which is pretty nuts. So the whole game plan here, as you watch the video, is you're going to be navigating through the entire run, and you want to try to pull everything into a Mystic Circle, but that everything is very specific. I want you to change your strategy to just be hunting for elites. Hunting for elites is the best way you're going to get your bar up as fast as you possibly can to get through the run as efficiently as possible. And it's okay to run past elites. You're trying to overpull, and that's because of your Fell Soothsayer aspect. Overpull means grab additional packs of monsters and bring them all together in that Mystic Circle. In this pull here, we had a damage dampening aura minion, we had some elites in there, and we're still fighting them. And then Rahir is going to do what he loves to do, which is just blast people out of your circle, but you get used to it. So as you can see, we're quickly just eroding everything, and what's happening is we're just pulling content together, and we're trying to use the same rotation if possible. We have Armored Hide up, so Armored Hide into Scourge, Vortex, Hunter, Vortex. So Armor's up for max resolve stacked. Scourge is going to allow us to empower our Mystic Circle to remove any damage dampening with Soil Power. Vortex pulls them in, and then Hunter resets the last skill that we had, in this case Vortex. And Hunter also overfills our max ferocity because we're slamming out these Quill Volley Jaguar skills. And that's how everything is just erupting. And whenever Rahir gets in there and does that taunt every 25 seconds, we get that 15% multiplicative damage, and Varianya's coming in, giving us increased attack speed, which is also nice. So all you're doing when you're doing this 150, guys, it's pretty simple. You're hunting down elite packs. But the problem is, oftentimes with elite packs, you get those irritating damage aura guys. The Soil Power on one of your pieces of gear is going to remove that. You see the ring there, how it's green and orange? It's fantastic. So we're doing pretty good on the timer. We got 13 minutes left, and we're in the second floor now. And when you look at us, we're running by all this stuff, and that's okay. We're just running by everything because we're looking for elites. Pop down the combo, and away we go. Armored Hide up, Vortex, Scourge, Hunter, Haul Ass. Make sure you have Ravager up at all times. Ravager is very important as well. So you're always trying to keep Ravager up. You're always trying to keep basically everything up as much as you can. And here's a faux pas. I'm not fighting on my Mystic Circle. And look at the difference of the damage. Once the Mystic Circle goes on, bang, everything just gets erased. Okay, and I almost die there. You gotta watch that. You might get clapped too. These guys fight back, right? You're not max resistance, you're not max armor, so things are gonna hurt sometimes, but we hit that protection shrine and we're looking real nice. So, easy run, business as usual, running by everything, and bang. We know the map a little bit, so we know there's going to be some elites in the center, and just Mystic Circle goes down, Armored Hide was up, it's going to be Scourge, Vortex, Hunter, Vortex, Ravager up at all times, and away we go. Holding down Quill Volley, and we're hauling ass. And here we go again. Look at, we got some damage reduction aura guys, but we got our green Mystic Circle, which means it's empowered by Soil Power, and life is good. And that's it. We're way ahead of the timer. Everything's fine. Now, we are going to start making our way to the boss, and this is important for anybody. There's a few bosses that if you encounter them, I don't want you to fight them because it's a waste of your time. You just navigate away. The big power in this build is Fell Soothsayer aspect. As we kill things that are vulnerable, we have the ability to explode the damage dealt to them onto things around them. It's a snapshotting shatter combo that we were doing on the Sork in previous seasons. So all we're trying to do is find bosses that have ads. Ads are the move. If we don't have bosses with ads, it's not great. So dodge the following bosses. Do not fight Bramble, don't fight Mother's Judgment, don't fight Chief Marauder, and don't fight the Den Mother. While the Den Mother does spawn ads, it's at about 40% of her health, it's just a waste of your time. If you're getting to the boss within time, you can do other runs and make it easier on yourself, okay? And again, we're just pulling, we're there, boss comes up, and who do we get? I believe it's Slither, and there it is. Slither's a great boss. Slither spawns these ads, and you notice he's on a Mystic Circle, so we're getting Ferocity stacks. Bam, here comes the ad at the bottom, little snake, we pull it in, and we're trying to snapshot a vulnerable target with Fell Soothsayer. So he's now vulnerable, bang, we hit, look at the damage. We almost took 25% of his life away in one ad. This is the kind of boss that you want. And again, same rotation, wait for the ads to spawn, and you can just annihilate the boss, and that's it. Nice and easy. Couple more ads come in. We're pulling them towards the boss. They're grouped up. You see this guy's taking tremendous damage in a 150 pit. These Nagahari Slitherers go down, and this is GG no re. Too many ads. Fell Soothsayer pops off, and you have also completed a pit 150 with that strategy. Let's talk about mercenaries. I don't want you to miss anything. Your hired mercenaries right here. I want you to choose, obviously, Valiance into Shield Charge, Rahir's Guard, Provoke, and then Mocking Lure. This is going to give you more damage every 25 seconds. For your reinforced mercenary, choose Very Anya, which is going to be the Bloodthirst option whenever you cast a skill in combat. I am going to show you one more unethical piece of tech that you can use. It's up to you if you're trying to clear the pit 150 in time and get the achievement for yourself, or you're just struggling to get there. This is one more juicy little morsel you can use to enjoy or not. It's entirely up to you, but it is in the game. It's called the Mount Bug exploit, or the Movement Speed Bug. So if you open up your character panel, Stats and Materials, and navigate all the way down to the Utility group, I want you to find your movement speed. Mine's currently 154.8, but I can make it max 200%. And the reason this matters is in your skill tree, you navigate down to the potency cluster, there's a brilliance node that gives you more quill volley damage based on your movement speed. Mine's currently 18.6. So how do we do this? You press mount and then sprint mount at the same time and then mount again. So mount, listen for a scream, then mount. Okay? Kind of saunter around a bit. And now if we do this and we go to stats and materials, our movement speed's 200%, which means our damage multiplier is even higher. Instead of 18.6, I'm now dealing 24% more damage. But in addition, if I get off this horse, I see these wind lines kind of going through my character. That means I'm at max movement speed. I'm hauling ass. I'm going nuts, and I've always got 200%. The reason this might help you is now you're going to go from pack to pack to pack even faster and allow you to kind of crush that timer again. If you're looking for that completely ethical clear, don't do this. But if you're trying to get a better time, other people are being competitive, they're using it too. I want everybody on an even footing. Hope this video helped you complete the pit 150. Tell me in the comments below if it did. I love making quick videos down to the point and get you where you need to get. Much love to everybody. See you on the next one.